All right, another new adventure begins. I am heading to a new place I've never been, so let's see how this goes. All right, I see water. Well, hello again, YouTube community. I am out in Queens, New York, specifically South Jamaica, and going to be fishing a pond called Baisley Park Pond. And I can see it from here, and it looks rather large. I don't know why they call it a pond, because it's a little bit bigger than a pond, but this is all a guessing game at this very moment, but I'm gonna give it a whack and see what we can find. So stick around and let's go find some fish. Okay, here is Baisley Park Pond. We got pads, we got a lot of shoreline grass, and I don't know how many areas of access there are gonna be from the shoreline, but I see a fairly wide open spot up that direction, a spot over there. I don't know what's back here around the corner, but I'm gonna start off with the frog and we're gonna see what's out here. Okay, one good sign is I'm already seeing some bluegill down here. Wish I could move around a little bit to get them to move around a little bit, but either way, I see 1, 2, 3, like 4, and here's one swimming at me. See him moving there a little bit. I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but definitely seeing 6, 8, 10, 12 bluegill in there right now. So let's get moving. I'm gonna start out here with a frog and see what we can find. Cast number 1, Baisley Park Pond. I just chased off several sizable sunfish. They actually got scared of the frog. Don't want that. All right, I want to get a look at the whole place. I'm gonna cast as I go, but I kind of just want to do a once around and get a real idea of what is available to cast from, and you know, just kind of how choked up it is right now. You can see in the background there is a ton of this really high grass growing on the shoreline, and that may have a lot of the spots blocked off, so gonna find out. There's a ton of milfoil over here. Hopefully there's just a ton of bass laying under it, but you can see there's algae bloom, what appears to be algae bloom as well. So anyway, gonna give it a shot. I don't know why the water is so murky. Don't know what is causing that, but it is just chocolate brown out in the middle. Don't want to leave the spinnerbait out of the mix. I just saw something jump in the pads. As soon as that spinnerbait landed, something got spooked. So that's a good sign. I'm gonna throw right over there with the frog. I'm gonna check a couple little spots and then go on around and just keep moving, look at the whole shoreline and make an assessment. That's gotta be a good sign. A whole line of frogs. This is some chalky water, but I see a bunch. I see 35 or 40 bluegill right here, right now. And it could be, I don't know what, I just don't understand what this this chalkiness is to the water, but 35 or 40 sunfish right there together, that's got to be a pretty decent sign. I just want to see Mr. Largemouth come up and eat this frog. All right, there's ducks on the water. I'm seeing sunfish. I'm seeing tons of sunfish. I'm probably rushing it. The ducks are laughing at me. Yeah, laugh away, duck. Laugh away. All right, I'm gonna go on around. This is the northeast corner. Northeast corner. Lots and lots and lots of pads. I am totally perplexed. There is chocolate water right here. Talked to an older guy who said that he's lived around here for 53 years. He was 93 years old and said that there's wells, or there's natural springs rather, that pump in here, and I don't know why it would be red. It hasn't rained in days and days and days and days, so confused, but I'll keep on trying. Come on, gotta be a good bass or two in here. Probably thousands, but just trying to find one to start. Absolutely massive carp down in here, probably. See the pads moving? He's right there. Right there, pads are moving. I have no idea what's up with this watercolor. Just chalky, muddy, no clue. Man, I don't get it. 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 If this water was clear, it's just psychologically, it's just making me feel like there's something wrong, but I'm seeing a ton of sunfish. All right, I see one largemouth. It's right there. It's moving to the right. It's just behind that V stick. Absolutely 100% a largemouth. I am determined. Maybe he'll smack this spinnerbait. We'll see. Definitely saw a largemouth though. 1,000,000%. Where there's one, there's more. Throw this frog a few more times. I'm gonna put a finesse worm on my old school rod, or maybe a lizard. But I think I'm gonna start off, or maybe even just do like a little weightless Senko. All right. Here goes finesse worm. Don't know if anything will come of it, but gonna try. All right, well, I think this is just about gonna do it. The watercolor is definitely confusing to me. I don't know what's affecting it. I'm not sure if it's just like the old guy that I talked to said was just a old spring water, but I just don't understand muddy spring water. So anyway, well, that was a quick trip. If nothing else, did some scouting there. I definitely saw activity in there. Saw a lot of bluegill, ton of bluegill, and saw a giant carp. Saw one bass for sure, was about 6 inches long, and not quite sure what was going on with the water there, because there were just several areas where there was just brown, muddy water just appearing out of nowhere. And an older gentleman told me that there were natural springs, but I don't know, or I've never known of before, natural springs that pump out muddy water. So anyway, that's it for this trip. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you'd like and subscribe, I'd appreciate it, and leave your comments below, and I'll see you on the next video. Tight lines, everybody.